much fun with working with Julie and Joe, because I think we all are of like minds, and I couldn't see the show any other way but the way it is, so I'm excited. And as far as my piece is concerned, I've been wanting to do Alice for a long time, and this guy's keeping the rhythm for her to dance, because we always have to dance through life, one way or the other we dance through life.
The wheel chair started out as a rock. It told me what it wanted to be, and it became a chair, a wheel chair.
It spoke to you?
It spoke to me. Every chip, every cut.
This was a pile of grass and different parts of the yard that had been collected and put to the side. And one day I was coming in and I saw these pieces of the yard sitting over there, and I went over and picked up a handful of it. The color was just amazing, and I thought possibly I could incorporate it in my artwork somehow.
It was a very lucky piece. When I took it, I didn't even notice the clouds, which I think really makes the piece itself. And it worked out really well, even though I was using Tech Pen, which is high contrast, and made my own developer, which I did completely wrong, and it still came out perfect. So I think this piece was meant to be.
We're speaking with the unknown art patron, supporter of the arts. Any kind of statement you would like to make for our website viewers?
I'm thrilled, thrilled, thrilled.
What's fun about these shows is that I don't feel, because it's not juried, I don't feel encumbered by anybody else's opinion. I feel like I can bring whatever I want to show.
This is the F11 E10 series. I took it on my F11 motorcycle with an E10 camera. As children, we're kind of sold this illusion, the fairy tales and the story of Alice in Wonderland, Minnie Mouse, and everything. So what I try to do with this is just kind of show that dichotomy of youth versus being a grown-up, being an adult.
Not quite sure what is contained in our other parts. Looking for someone interested in finance. Gotta make a living.
Cool. That's a cool shirt too, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
It's all large format photography. You have to have a negative the size of your actual image to make the image, and you have to have, there's no altering, there's no cropping or changing or anything, so it's a real, so it ends up with the image being very preconceived. I always sketch out ahead of time. You kind of have to plan and know what you're going to get.
There is a continuing series of images portraying the unity and interdependence of all things.
show, and we're involved in the moving the panels, putting them up. We kind of coordinated that effort. We had several, people in the group, volunteers, great help. And, we were able to get the show up in 2 days. It's been phenomenal.
Curating the show was it was my first time, and I didn't realize how difficult of a job it was. But the artwork is so